Now, obviously in pain, right, that's where we ought to be spending 60 to 70% of any conversation. Have a 30-minute sales call, 70% of that time, 20 minutes ought to be in pain. Hour long, 40 minutes. 2 hours, hour and 20. Right, we got to spend a lot of time in this portion of the conversation. You know the rules, right? Don't sell at surface level pain. We don't sell to pain indicators, right? We have to go deep. We have to really understand the issues, right? So I want to get the top 3 issues out on the table. But one of my favorite things to do is to be able to get that prospect. And somebody said, I think it was Berkeley said it this morning, one of those rules came up, prospects don't argue with their own data, right? And I think a lot of times I know I've been too smart for my own good on a sales call. I think I can get halfway through pain and guess my way the rest of the way through the conversation. Right? One of the things that I found to be super helpful for everybody involved in the conversation when we're actually talking about the real pain is my first question is to say, what's the metric you're currently using to identify that you have a problem in that area? And I want you to think all about your businesses, think about maybe personal, things, family things, and think about a problem that you might be having, that you're looking or seeking a solution for. I bet you can figure out there's a metric there. There's some measurement that you're using that's helping you identify that problem actually exists and needs a solution. Right? For some people, the metric might be time. The metric might be turnover. The metric might be revenue. The metric might be cost. Right? There's always going to be a metric. And so what I want to do is figure out what's that metric. And now that I understand the metric, I want to know where's that metric stand today? Where is it today? Where should it be? What's the value of the difference? What's the value of the difference over time? And are those gaps big enough to care about doing anything about? Right? Is that enough for you to actually do something about it? And the answer to that question, when they give it to you, we should respond with, this is the interactive part of the session. Tell me more, be specific, give me an example. Right, so you say you've got a problem in this area. Well, what's the metric you're using today to identify that problem exists? Turnover rate. Well, where is it today? 8%. Where should it be? 2%. What's the value of that difference? XYZ. What's the value of that difference over time? ABC. Is that enough to care about and actually take action on? You're darn right it is. Tell me more. Be specific. Right? We're filling this conversation with pain. So just don't go through that metric and say, I think I got it.
The Sandler Summit returns to the Orlando World Center Marriott on April 2nd and 3rd of 2025. Don't miss out on the premier sales and leadership event of the year. Reserve your seat now at sandler.com/summit.